Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here again out offshore fishing at Palm Beach, out of Boynton Beach Inlet. How you doing, Sizzle?
Good.
Good. It's a little windier than we expected today. We're out here catching some bait. We caught about, I don't know, a dozen and a half sardines. Not quite as many as we'd like. Again, it's a little choppy out here. We're not sure what we're going to do. Maybe troll a little bit. Pull those lines in. Let's go fishing.
We just finished catching bait and we decided to head out, start trolling this morning. We were going to run out for offshore, but it's a little on the bumpy side. So we just started trolling and just got this solid little blackfin tuna. Sushi time.
And that's on a Ballyhood Lures daisy chain.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so it's finally calming down. The seas are getting calm and it's a lot less bumpy, so that's a good thing for us. But we just hooked into another fish. We are trolling around. We've got a bunch of lines out. We're working the top water column with daisy chains, and we're working the bottom with lip divers, big old lip divers, and Missouri bonitas. So we just hooked up on a fish on our shotgun line, and shotgun refers to the line that's the furthest out. So we have this one way the heck back there behind the boat, and it just took a solid run. So I think it's a decent fish. We'll find out what it is here in a minute. Bonita in the boat. My turn on the wheel and Frank is hooked up. You can turn that clicker off too. There you go. Silent Frank is now hooked up on a fish. And once again, it's our shotgun line, our line that's the furthest out, that's getting hit today. And we are now deeper, so I think this is a good fish. I think this is a blackfin tuna, which we can eat. So he's pulling in this fish, and we're gonna see what it is here in a second.
Progress. Woohoo!
Still on them? Swim with me?
You might have popped them off on strike.
Food me.
That's definitely crossing. I hooked up on another fish. Frank's catching it. Once again, shotgun line. That's the only thing getting hit right now.
What are you gonna say, Silent Frank?
I got a tricky one on. Food me.
That fish fooled you, no? They're not that bright. Nice job, Frank.
Thank you.
Good job. Woohoo! Alright, we now have 4 blackfin tuna. You know, there's no size to them. I mean, they're a little on the small side, but hey, we have fresh sushi. Can't complain. So now after this, well, basically we're reeling in our lines and we're gonna reset. We are gonna change our tactics. We've been trolling for a little bit now. Whoa, whoa! I wanted to show you this color. It's not gonna work. He doesn't want me to pick him up. All right, chill out, buddy. Just they're so colorful, especially the little ones. The gold and the blues and the blacks in their belly. They're just so awesome, and the shiny iridescent color here too. But I gotta hold tight. He's going crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna change our tactics. We do have some sardines that we caught this morning, about 12.5 of those. So we are gonna do a drift now, and basically just set up with drifting. We're gonna put a couple wire traces on for kingfish and other toothy critters, and we're gonna set it up so we have flat lines. We have lines down in the middle of the water column, and then I'm gonna set up for bottom fishing as well. And we're just gonna drift out from deep water in shallow.
Nice, Frank's got a sail on. There he is. He's greyhounding, Frank. Woo! All right, Frank just hooked up with a sail. Very exciting. Actually, only has a 30-pound leader. We're really expecting to get a sail. The frickin' thing is jumping everywhere, so it might break off, but not too bad, Frank. Frank's fighting a sailfish.
300 feet of water.
Woo!
Come on.
Over.
Can I tighten up a little bit?
No. Let's go get this fish.
Why, you don't want to get spooled like yesterday, Pete?
No.
Oh, you just bit it. You just bit it.
Real. Might have spit it.
He might be swimming towards you.
Might be spinning his boat. The fish might, you never know when fish spins it. Fish spits the bait. I mean, he might have spit it, but he might still be on. And you gotta check the bait anyway, man. So always just keep reeling. He came off. But again, it doesn't matter if the fish is either coming at you or he spit it or we go some other way, just keep reeling. Good job, Frank. All right, we got the hook back and everything. And you see this, you can't see it, but this line is really frayed, so we got to put a new one on there. But he just didn't come hooked. There's the circle hook, and that happens.
While we are sitting here drifting, waiting for a fish to bite since our sailfish bit, I just want to show you what we are using trolling this morning for the tuna. And I want to give a shout out to Ballyhood Lures. That's what we normally use when we go trolling, whether we're wahoo trolling or regular trolling. We love Ballyhood Lures. And they make a couple cool different colors here. You can see right here, the majority of our fish the other day actually came on this rig right here. But this is your standard daisy chain. You've got three little skirts, and then you've got, you know, the purple and the pretty colors underneath, and then we've got a small wooden cedar plug, and this is a smaller version of it in the natural color. It always seems to kill it, I don't know why. And then today majority of our fish came on this lure, and this one is pink, is bright orange and white. We had one that was white and pink, and we lost it the other day when we were trolling for tuna. So this color worked as well, just as great today. So you guys gotta check out Ballyhood. We'll have them down in the description below.
So Sizzle, would you say the bite shut down?
Yeah, definitely. Kind of like the same thing on our last fishing trip, just afternoon, just completely shut down. We haven't seen anything, no action whatsoever in the last hour, almost 2 hours now. And I am fishing with a live sardine down on the bottom. And we've drifted quite a ways and not one bite on my live sardine. And that's quite shocking to me, because usually if you fish anything live down on the bottom, it's going to get hit and you're going to catch a decent fish. And I am just not catching anything. Current is ripping, and I'm kind of just constantly feeding out line to kind of keep my weight and my fish down towards the bottom. Because if you get it on the bottom and you feel your weight hit and you lock it up and you keep drifting, you're not going to catch a fish like that, because your weight slowly comes up off the bottom as you drift, so it gets further and further away. So you just have to constantly let out line and keep it at a level where it's down on the bottom, but not, you know, on the bottom to where you're going to get your weight stuck and you're going to get a fish wrapped up on the bottom. So you want to keep it up a little high, but yeah, just constantly feeding it out and holding on to it and seeing if I can get lucky here real quick, because we're running out of bait.
What do you got, Frank?
I don't know.
Going down deep, it might be a solid tuna. We should take our time. Let him go.
Could be a shark too.
Let him run.
How much do I?
Don't lock it. The other clockwise is tightening it, but just let him get a run out first. Bonita. Okay, we're bringing in a fish right now. Frankie is bringing in a fish. We had just seen a shark kind of cruising on the surface. His fin was out of the water, so we thought we had hooked a shark. This is on our wire tracer, but it looks like whatever fish we got is foul hooked. He's coming in backwards by the tail. Sometimes that happens. You know, when you're fishing out there and those fish take off running, sometimes that line gets wrapped around their tail. So unfortunately, this big old bonita got tail wrapped, but that's actually, we need that. We need that for shark bait this week. So this is an awesome size fish. It's crazy. All right, that's a big pig. Biggest bonita we've caught so far this year. This guy's a stud. This guy's easily 20 pounds. We are wrapping up our fishing trip. Sorry for all the noise over here. We've got a big old thing going on here at the boat, at the marina, but today was an awesome day, gorgeous out there. I wish we could have ran offshore, but he ran offshore over here and got a nice dolphin. But hey, we all caught fish and had a blast out there. I'm a little jealous, but next time I'll get one. Next time. No, don't hate. I'm not hating, trust me. I'm actually very happy for him. I just wish it was my fish. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with our next adventure. So until then, follow your dream and keep on catching. Donate.
Donate.
doing it right now.